Hello. I was about to start my next project, which was going to be this back patio area, and start lifting the old decking up and put down the porcelain tiles. That's going to take a bit of a while. However, just as I was about to start that, I walked into my garage and realised that's such a mess. That's going to need tidying out. First of all, I can't move in there. Tell me, is your garage all nice and neat? Or is it like mine, just ram stuff? The problem is this day and age is the price of things is so expensive. So when you want that little bit of wood, etc., it costs you 10 quid or whatever it is. Steel bolts, screws, all those type of things. So I don't want to just keep chucking stuff away, but it does need to be in an orderly fashion. I think that's where I've going wrong a bit. So this is going to probably take me all afternoon and some maybe, and then I've got to go up the tip and get rid of it. So with all the work I've been doing, I just can't get down the centre of it. So it's just spilling with stuff. My problem is that I'm actually a minimalist, believe it or not, but my garage doesn't show that character. I'm sort of loath to get rid of stuff because I just know there's got so many projects on the go. I need that little piece of wood, I need that block work, I need that piece of steel, I need that tubing, etc. But I can never find anything because it's in such a bloody mess. I'm sure your garages are all clean and not like mine. I actually want to have a workbench here somehow so I can do work, but that'll be another project. But I've got to make some space for that. So I've got to sort it out because it is a disgusting mess, and get rid of a few things and tidy it up. That's the plan. So this was the old dining room table. It split and broke a bit in places, but I kept the top wood. But it's oak, but I don't know if it's a solid oak, whether it's a laminated oak these days. I have a horrible feeling it's laminated, so I won't be able to do much with it. Because I was wanting to build some outside table for the new patio area, but I don't think it's going to be any good. Probably need to saw into it and check. So I've got a couple of these. I shall give one to my son. They're actually oil fluid drain containers, so you put under cars when you're draining the engine oil, but I use them for draining the grey tank out of Harry. I bought a smaller one for Harry for when we're in places where it's not easy to get Harry over a hole, so over the drain areas, so I can just drain it into there and go and deposit it into a suitable place, really. So it's just for grey water, that is. I've just come across an old toilet tent. To be honest, it's brand new. I've used it probably twice as a put-up tent. I'll probably sell that. It's a bit of a treasure trove in here. So I just come across this, which is probably to you a rusty old toolbox, and it is. But I made that from scratch. Made all the hinges. All these hinges are handmade. Everything's handmade there, formed. As you can see, part of everything was part of my apprenticeship when I worked in Garrington's, GK and Garrington's. You had to form metal. So I had to make all this box, solder it all up. I even made that spirit level as a piece. I had to mill it on the lathe, and mill the bottom parts rather on a vertical miller, and this was all turned on a lathe, fit together. You got it marked and measured by the teachers there. It's all part of the apprenticeship. So that's fluidised plastic coated, that is. I actually made that at school in the engineering department there. I used to love that. Formed. It's actually a nutcracker. Little piece as a nutcracker. But the toolbox is probably 42 years old, and this is going back even longer, 45 years old. I was probably about 15 or 16 when I made that. Okay, so that's the first pass. At least I can get to my stuff now. I still need to go through in more detail empty pots and things like that, but at least I can get to that. And I've sorted this shelf out, so that's generally sort of camping type, camper van type stuff, and then there's all paints and decorating stuff there. I haven't done that back. That's something I need to do with Jane. It tends to be her side of the garage. This side is probably the biggest change. Got rid of a load of wood that I don't use. All this lot's got to go to the tip here. I've just left it in here just in case it rains overnight. I'm going to keep that door because I'll probably reuse that door, although it's an internal door. There's an outside cupboard that's undercover. It'll do for now, so I'll try that first, so I won't get rid of that. That'll save me a bit of money. And that lot's for the tip. So there's about 6 or 7 bags stuff. Try to sort it all out for recycling. There's a big wooden door there. We used to have a hot tub, so the shroud of the hot tub, I always thought I was going to use it. So I've broken down the tabletop as well. That's about 4 hours work. Don't look much. It still needs a load of work. Because I keep all bits and pieces of wood because I do use them. Gradually I use it. But maybe that's me hanging on to stuff. I don't know.